Welcome to my mini course. My name is Malaysia Jordan. I am the CEO and head bookkeeper of the Bougie Bookkeeper. We are a high-end brand that takes your business profits to the highest level. I am a certified bookkeeper through the National Association of Public Bookkeepers, and I hold a bachelor's degree in business management from the University of Phoenix. And in this mini course, I am going to show you the 5 areas you need to look at on your QuickBooks Online to know what needs to be cleaned up before the next tax season. Let's jump right in. Heading right over, the first thing that you want to go to is business overview. You want to go ahead and pull up the transactions. Typically, and this is just a sample company, you will see everything that needs to be added, things that hasn't been added, so on and so forth. A good indication that something is wrong is that you want to look at these checking account, the bank account statements. You want to see any discrepancies between what the bank is saying and what QuickBooks is saying for each and every account that you have. Another good one is look at your expenses to have a good idea of what you think your expenses should be, and if this is not looking like it, then we can get some cleaning up done in these expenses. Look at your invoices. How much do you actually still have opening, and how much does QuickBooks say that you have opening? So looking at each and every single account here will be a great indication of what needs to be cleaned if the numbers are not matching what you think they should match. The next one you want to look at is the chart of accounts. To get the chart of accounts, you want to go down to bookkeeping. You want to click on chart of accounts. And then you want to look at all the accounts that you have opened in QuickBooks. One, you want to review and make sure all these accounts are still active and that they're still in use, as well as you want to look at the different balances. You have QuickBooks balance and then you have the bank balance. One of the main things you want to look at in the chart of accounts is opening balance equity. If opening balance equity has anything other than a 0, then you know that your QuickBooks was not set up correctly and that there's some cleaning up to do. You also want to go ahead and look at each and every account. And if these are not matching what you think they should or what your numbers are looking like now, then there's some cleanup that needs to be done. You want to make sure you go through each and every account, see what's new, what's old, what needs to go, what might have been a duplicate transaction, and go ahead and fix that. Number 3, we're going to look at undeposited fund. Undeposited funds. A quick way to do that is to hit the little hourglass up here. You're going to type in undeposited funds, and then it's going to pull up all of your undeposited funds. Since this is a simple company, we don't have anything right here, but what undeposited funds are is exactly what they say. You have funds that have not been deposited into your bank or deposited into the QuickBooks bank. So any money sitting here has not been accounted for. So you want to make sure you go here. If there's any money here, you want to make sure you go ahead and create a bank deposit, get those deposited, and then go ahead and finish off cleaning up those books. Number 4, we're going to pull up our profit and loss statement. So we're going to go back up to business overview. We're going to go ahead and click on reports. And there are 2 main reports you want to look at. The first one that you want to look at is your profit and loss statement. This shows your revenue minus your expenses. So you're going to go ahead and pull up your profit and loss statement. You're going to look at it. You're going to see, what kind of accounts should be up here. Income counts are exactly that. They are income counts. They are revenue. They are services. They are other income. So there's something up here that may not be revenue. Make sure you're checking that out, okay? Next, we're going to talk about expenses. We want to make sure that all your expenses are getting recorded. You want to make sure that, and that's especially important for tax purposes and getting those tax deductible expenses in order. And you just want to make sure that these all look right, that these numbers are right, that there's nothing in here twice, that some of these accounts aren't put in here twice, so on and so forth. It is a good indication that you're on a good track when you look at your net income, okay? Is it positive? Is it negative? And then they also have it in here in QuickBooks where you can go ahead and do it for the entire year. Right now, as you can see, I have it from January 1st all the way to the current date. Super, super important. So you want to make sure you either do it for the day or at least look at the month that you want to look at. Number 5, the last thing you want to look at to see what needs to be cleaned in your books is your balance sheet. Your balance sheet has everything: assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. Assets, anything that the company owns. Liabilities, anything that you owe. And equity, how much did you invest or how much investment do you still have inside the business. This shows everything. Like I said, we look down here, we have undeposited funds. This person has $2,000 worth of funds that have not been accounted for. Also, anything that says uncategorized, anything that's uncategorized or other, you want to make sure you're looking for, because uncategorized means you have not accounted for that, or you have not organized it inside of a certain category. So now that you might have uncategorized income, uncategorized expenses, that means that money has not been put anywhere nor recognized inside your bookkeeping, which is super important. So you want to make sure you walk through this sheet, make sure everything looks accordingly right to what you think it should be, and then you want to make sure there's no duplicate transactions, all those good things. Thank you for joining me for my mini course on how to review your QuickBooks in under 5 minutes and get them all cleaned up for the tax season. Now, if you would like more advanced, you want to go deeper into Malaysia, how do I clean this stuff up? Malaysia, can you explain it in a more deeper level? Then you want to head over to my website, www.thebougiebookkeeper.com, and download or purchase my full in-depth training on how to clean up your books, or go ahead and sign up for one of my live sessions where I offer a Q&A. And make sure you sign up for that. Also, if you're somebody who say, this is way too much for me, Malaysia, I don't have the time, I can't do that right now, then definitely schedule a consultation with me. We specialize in doing QuickBooks cleanups and getting those books tax ready and ready for your accountant or tax preparer to go. If you're somebody who needs help with that month-to-month bookkeeping so that we don't run into all this mess at the end of the year, then schedule a monthly bookkeeping consultation. My name is Malaysia Jordan. I am the owner of The Bougie Bookkeeper. We are a high-end brand that takes your business profits to the highest level. I look forward to earning your business and seeing you soon. Have a great day.